and welcome to Energy for Life. Today's topic is perseverance. So what do you think of when you think of perseverance? Sort of maybe it's a stick-to-itiveness? Well, Webster's dictionary defines it as, here we go. Defines it as the continued effort to achieve or do something despite difficulties, failures, or opposition. For many of us, when we think of an individual who personified perseverance, we think of Abraham Lincoln. And so what were some of the components of Lincoln's perseverance? Let's look at what some of his friends had to say. His legal friend, Judge Joseph Gillespie, who served with him in the Illinois House of Representatives, said that Lincoln was capable of immense physical and mental labor. So those are just two areas that we're going to look at. The physical aspect, and of course, keeping physically fit, getting those workouts in definitely makes us feel better. But there's also a positive impact that has upon us emotionally and mentally. By the way, did you know that President Lincoln had been a champion wrestler? Yes, he was phenomenal. He won 299 out of 300 matches. Yeah. And then in 1992, he was inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah. It could be reasonably concluded that President Lincoln's ability to labor mentally was fueled by his ability to labor physically. Certainly, we do know that when we get physical labor, we get more oxygen to our brain. And we're performing more optimally in terms of cognition. Lincoln said this about success. And we're going to include success in with perseverance because that's why we're persevering. We want to have success at something. Always bear in mind, he said, that your own resolution is to succeed is more important than any one other thing. Okay, so your own resolution. One of his law partners, William H. Herndon, said this about Lincoln. He said he was a peculiar man, intensely thoughtful, persistent, fearless, and tireless in his thinking. And when he got after a thought, an idea, or a question, he took it down to the taproot, to the fiber of the taproot, and he dug it out and he analyzed it. And then once he formed an opinion, he said no man could overthrow him because Lincoln was well rooted. He was well established. He was knowledgeable about that matter, that obstacle, that challenge, that question, that goal. And that is what we need to be in order to persevere. We need that. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions. Ask you to get your journal or your paper, write down these questions. And of course, you can go back through the video and put it on pause for that as well. But here we go. I'm going to ask you two sets of questions. One, what have been the challenges, setbacks, and failures in your life that you persevered through? What were the thoughts you held during that time of persevering? And what actions did you take during that time of persevering? Okay, now here's the second set. Who in your life has been an example of perseverance? What element of their example would you like to incorporate into your own life? And lastly, how can you begin? So Lincoln said this, that some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. I leave you with this encouragement to be hardworking, attentive, and tireless in your thinking. Move in the direction of the reward in which you are seeking. You have the principles that you can go back to. They're listed in this clip, and so please do that. And also, please write to me. Let me know what you've persevered through. Let me know what you're persevering through now, and let me know how following these principles helps you. Okay? Do this, and you will have energy for life, and I will see you. Please hit and like the subscribe button, and I will see you next time for part 2 of Perseverance. Thanks. See you later. Bye-bye.